Okay, so here's a new segment I'm going to try for giving lore and backstory to characters from video games. If I miss anything, let me know, and for the sake of kind of knowing what I am doing, I am sticking only to video games that I have played. So today we're talking about the son of Sparta himself, Dante, from the Devil May Cry games. No, not that one. Get that out of here. That was a mess. Dante is a demon hunter and the owner of the Devil May Cry. He gets his jobs from varying sources, one being a man named Morrison. In his early years, Dante went by the name Tony Redgrave. He was born and raised in Redgrave City, where he lived with his mother Eva and twin brother Virgil. Their home was attacked by the demon king Mundus. Their house was set ablaze. And Eva hid Dante in a closet to keep him safe, telling him that if she didn't return, to change his name and start a new life, before going to look for her other son, Virgil. Then Dante took the name Tony Redgrave, hunting demons to try and find the one who killed his mother and bring him to justice. Dante never really talks much about his father. He never really knew him. Dante has a rivalry with his brother Virgil. Dante, wanting to protect humans and fight for justice. Virgil, wanting more power to be like his father, although Virgil seems to forget his father's love of humans. We're never really given an age for Dante, but we know that he gets his demonic powers after being stabbed by Virgil on top of the Temenigru with his own sword, the Rebellion. As the games progress, we see Dante's demonic powers grow and change. His devil trigger, the form he takes when he's tapping into his demonic powers, changes from game to game, looking as though it matures. In Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, he meets a woman named Lady who is looking to kill her father and avenge her mother. Lady then later joins up with Dante and the two go on several missions together. I'm not elaborating too much on this because it's just Dante getting the devil trigger. We do know that Virgil ends up sealed in the underworld. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. So in Devil May Cry 1, it takes place at least 20 years after the death of Eva. We know this because Trish tells Dante, "You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. Am I right?" After Trish, who looks just like Eva, tests Dante, she tells him that the one he's looking for is on Malay Island. So the two travel there to find and stop Mundus, the Demon King, from regaining his power. On the way to stop Mundus, Dante fights Neo Angelo, which is a possessed Virgil, or corrupt, not really sure on that. Dante learns that Trish is a demon created by Mundus for the sole purpose of leading him to Malay Island. Trish saves Dante, seemingly giving up her own life in the process. Dante kills Mundus, and Trish is found to still be alive, after which Trish also joins Dante in hunting demons. And after this, Dante seemingly fulfills his goals and continues running the Devil May Cry. So now we talk about Devil May Cry 2. Oh, brother. The plot of 2 doesn't really tie in with the other games, unlike 3 to 1 and 4 to 5, so we'll keep this short. In Devil May Cry 2, Dante meets a woman named Lucia, who explains that she wants him to come with her to meet her mother, Matiere, forgive me if I say any of these names wrong, who fought alongside his father Sparta. They then ask Dante to help them fight a man named Arius, who is a businessman using demonic power to try and control the world. I feel like this is kind of used as the base for the Mundus in the DMC reboot, but I digress. Lucia learns that Arius created her and that she is an artificial demon. Dante then enters the underworld, hell, whatever you want to call it, to kill the demon Argosax. And somewhere in there, there's a short novel, manga, book thing called Devil May Cry 5 Before the Nightmare, where Dante returns 10 years later. I haven't read it, and I'm not sure if it's even translated. Yeah. And speaks to Metier, who asks how he escaped. He said a hole appeared in front of him. Wow, Capcom, there's a plot hole for you, eh? Eh? Okay, bad jokes aside, I didn't even know about this until I was doing research for this video, and even then I got this info off the Devil May Cry wiki, so take that for what it's worth. Okay, so now Devil May Cry 4. Wow, there's a lot to Dante. So Dante gets word of a cult that worships Sparta as a god, and goes to Fortuna to check it out, as you do. He kinda kills the head of the Order of the Sword in the middle of church, I guess you could call it. Anyway, here we're introduced to Nero, a cocky young man who rebels a bit, but is still a member of the Order. They fight. Dante gets stabbed again with his own sword. Like father, like son, I guess. You'll understand in a bit. Dante goes off to see what's really up and destroy the Hell Gates that are in Fortuna, allowing demons into the human world. Fishy. He runs into Nero several times and tries to retrieve his brother Virgil's sword, the Yamato, from Nero, telling Nero that the Yamato needs to stay in the family. But Nero tells him he needs it in order to save the woman he loves. Aw, how sweet. Dante helps Nero, saving him from being trapped in the Savior, a stone golem powered by the blood of Sparta, made by the Order. Wonder if that should have given Nero a clue. In the end, Dante tells Nero to keep the Yamato. Okay, really quick, I know I skimmed over a lot of Devil May Cry 4, but it's more about Nero than Dante, and the role Dante has in it is more of a mentor to Nero, showing him that the Order's not all noble and good like he thought. So now it's time for Devil May Cry 5, the one where Dante stabs himself with his own sword. Yay! All joking aside, this is a great game. The character progression is on point, the story is enthralling, and the visuals stunning. So Dante gets a job from Morrison. Yes, he is relevant. The contract comes from a young man named V. Yeah, just V. V tells Dante that a powerful demon is about to awaken, and they need his help to fight the demon king Urizen. V then tells Dante that Urizen is Virgil. Dante, Trish, and Lady go to investigate. V leaves the three of them there, knowing that he is in no condition to fight, also to go get Nero as backup. Urizen beats Trish and Lady, and knocks Dante down. A now one-armed Nero shows up to join the fight, because Urizen is the demon that ripped his arm off. There's just so much love in this family. Dante regains some strength and rejoins the fight, telling V to get Nero out of here and that this was a bad move. Dante is then sent flying, and Trish saves him by throwing the Sparta, the sword, not his father, to cut him free, where he takes a little nap for a month. V wakes Dante up. Dante fights Trish, who is eaten by a demon, and saves her. Then goes off to kill Urizen. Stabs himself with the now broken rebellion, and gains the Sin Devil trigger. With his new power, he beats Urizen, but before the finishing blow is dealt, V comes in, stabs Urizen, and great, Virgil's back. Virgil tells Dante that he wants to fight him at full strength, so Dante goes to fight, telling Nero to stay behind. When Nero refuses, Dante tells him that Virgil is his father. Now the comment I made about Nero makes more sense. Huh. And Dante tells Nero he can't kill his own father. So Dante goes to kill Virgil, and there's an epic showdown. Brother against brother. Demon against demon. And Virgil finds out about Nero. How do you not know about that? But before they kill each other, Nero comes to break up the sibling rivalry, beating his father and telling him that they need to save the human world from the underworld. So Dante and Virgil go to the underworld to seal it off from that side and trapping themselves until, who knows, some random hole will appear again. Maybe Dante's just lucky. Guess we'll have to wait another 5 to 10 years to find out. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.